is collapsing under his leadership. Allow me, on behalf of the suffering masses, add a voice on the unfolding scandal, which I want to consider an act of terrorism. The UPND government is undertaking an act of genocide against its own people. The scandal concerning aflatoxins contained in mealie meal that has caused the death, as it has been reported, of dogs, but as far as we are concerned, even the death of our fellow Zambians that are yet to be established, and hence for us having this press briefing. It has exposed the widening scandal in this UPND government led by Ms. Nakacinda. Firstly, I want to say there is no mealie meal for dogs. First, humans consume, and leftovers are the ones that the dog eat. That is the practice generally in Zambia. There are very few people that feed dogs with what they call dog food. When you look at the numbers, which basically has been minimized and concealed for purposes of advancing a political narrative of the UPND, to suggest that only 300 dogs, that's a lie. Even from the reports that have been carried by other media houses, including Diamond TV, has shown that the numbers for the dogs that have died as a result of consuming this poisonous food is over and above 600. And obviously, we want answers. In this new Dawn government, which others are calling Doom government, nothing seems to be working. Yesterday, Minister of Health held a hasty presser to shield selected mirrors. First of all, as Zambians, we need to be reminded that when Patriotic Front government was leaving office, we had left enough food, in this case the staple food, in our strategic reserves that would last us more than 3 years. Recklessly, Mr. Nakacinda and his colleagues decided to sell that maize. And out of that reckless decision, we have ended up being subjected to having maize imported and mealie meal imported, which is now revealing that it is contaminated with very dangerous chemical makeup, aflatoxins, that are collapsing organs of not only dogs. What is reported is that it affects the liver, it affects, kidneys. We are yet to get a report of how many human beings, brothers and sisters, have since passed on as a result of these toxins. Possibly even those of us who are here in this assembly could just be moving but headed towards the grave because of one man who has decided recklessly to subject his citizens who entrusted him with the office of president to kill them slowly. And the reason why I must declare today that the one killing not only the dogs but also Zambians like dogs is Mr. Nakacinda. Because a report in reference to what is happening with this imported maize and mealie meal was given to him almost 8 months ago. It was not only given to him, but also the Office of the President, the Intelligence, has this report. The Ministry of Health has this report. Why they chose to play politics, no one knows, we can only guess. that this is a reckless government. Government is the one that identified those to supply, or those they supplied imported maize, and they did not safeguard the lives and the health of citizens, which is supposed to be their number one responsibility and priority. Instead, Misaka Indechirema and his minister have been going circles trying to defend non-millers who they identified themselves to be processing the maize they're importing and supplying on the market. The level of corruption at the Ministry of Health are alarming. Would have expected that those who were there and identified to be corrupt, that punitive measures would have been taken. Instead, they're just reshuffled and changed here and there. And they have brought another person who yesterday from his press briefing was just waffling and not able to provide answers that Zambians expect.
Tatala sabwe shaka fire, hala tuapya.